oldest houses in the area. Love stuff like this. Kind of wish you could go up in there, but you can't. His name is John Ross. He's basically the founder of the city. It's a Cherokee chief. Rossville, Georgia, right here on the border. Started Chattanooga back at the day was Ross's Landing, which is downtown. There's a couple of big fountains down there, and it's the waterfront where they have concerts and shit. It's dude got pretty well fucked when the Cherokee, the Indian Removal Act guy came through, and he got to walk the Trail of Tears, I believe. They actually, a bunch of the white landowners tried to get him and I think one other family, I think it was his family, and this other family, basically immunity from being forced to leave, and they said no. Andrew Jackson was not having it. I have no idea where I'm going now, but we're gonna find out. Hotel has an elevator. Okay. Shitty outdoor elevator at that. Let's see what is down here. Nothing. Alright. So, you've probably noticed by now I have a new windshield. Oh, that stung. My old one basically fell apart after 12 years. And I don't know if you remember, the black strip that was right here was actually Gorilla Tape. The little wing piece over here got broken off about a year ago. 8 months, 6 to 8 months ago. I don't know, it was like last September, I think. All it did was catch my belt loop as I was walking by and snapped right off, which was my first clue that, dear God, this thing is brittle as shit. Actually, my first clue was hitting a speed bump, or not a speed bump, a pothole that at like 50 miles an hour that cracked the entire windshield, which is why there was tape on it. Interesting smell. I hope that ain't coming from me. Too many people too busy texting and shit. So I got that replaced. I one of the reasons why I haven't put out any videos in the last week or so. There's several reasons. Another one, I went on a ride out to Cherokee. Before I left, I glanced at the tire. Okay, there was still visible tread. It had about worn down to like shit. God, get your fucking mufflers fixed. Exhaust systems. So, tire looked okay. And I hit the road, and it was about a 300-mile ride. Nothing super crazy. I did have a little bit of fun coming up Highway 28 to the Dragon. Once I got on the Dragon, I slowed down a bit. But, crossed the Dragon, jumped on the freeway, and came home. And when I get home, I noticed that my back tire is about as bald as a racing slick. It's like, okay, I killed it. I killed it deader than shit. So I had to get a new tire. And I mean, it was so bad. I'll put a picture up. It was so bad that I was like, yeah, I'm not riding on that at all. I'm not even riding it to school, which is only 5 or 6 miles away. It's like, no. And it took a week for the tire to come in, and yeah, a couple of days to get it mounted and all that. And then while I was on that trip, I actually recorded about an hour's worth of videos. and for some reason the camera had seized up. I'm not 100% sure I'm actually going to be able to use this camera a whole lot if it keeps that up, and from what I've heard, it very well may. I might have to switch back and forth between the two, and then save up for something else. I don't know. But for whatever reason, it locks up every now and then, and the only way to reset it, it quits recording. The only way to reset it is to pop the battery out. And of course, it doesn't make any noise when it does that, not that I'd hear it anyway. So basically, I get home from the ride, and there's like half the video is just not there. Some of it just didn't get recorded. Some of it, the audio got recorded, but not the video. It's weird. In one case, the microphone wasn't plugged in properly. It's my fault. So I actually lost a handful of videos that way too, which really sucked. It really has been an interesting couple of weeks.